Sorry, I just had to start recording. Bottom lane's the Merc lane, so you want someone down there who can bribe or who can jump back out to jungle. I'm looking at, because it's a small map, I'm looking at somebody who's got like, I always look at Nazebo. When I see small maps, I think of Nazebo, because I want to rotate, I'm going to get lots and lots of stacks, so that I can build up toward Vile Infection. And this is a map where games typically kind of go long, because it's not a terribly strong, like map mechanic.
Yeah, the way that pros understand this map is it doesn't matter how well you do in the beginning, as long as you win the post-20 fight and you have a pack.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The first half of the game doesn't matter quite as much as the last half. But it can still matter if it gets you a lead. You can take that lead, snowball it into a victory.
Yeah, the real risk here is the map can also conversely end very, very quickly.
Oh yeah.
If you don't defend properly.
You definitely want to put... Okay, I like the Uther ban.
If you think that you've drafted that you're gonna get the DK, you should get like a Sylvanas or somebody who's just gonna it's a force multiplier. You know what I mean? It's just that much stronger of a push.
Yeah. Because you can disable the towers, which aren't going to be shooting at the dragon.
So Bearforce 1 is blue team, I believe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Surf Ninjas is red. So Bearforce 1 just banned Uther.
Right. You definitely, because this map is kind of similar to Raxus in that you want somebody who is very good at just holding a point. Somebody who can just stay on those shrines.
Is this one of those things where they should have just target banned, like Munkus? Got rid of Abathur?
Yeah.
They probably should have, honestly. Because, like...
point blank said.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, he's stated himself, he can play Abathur really well. Sort of kind of mediocre at everything else, right? Aha, I love the inner backband here. That's a respect
someone's
I've
been
never
paying
seen one.
attention.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
someone did their homework.
Yeah, that's the thing. So there's two people on blue team, right? It's Morgancoke, who has stated openly, he's like, I play Tracer, I play Diva. And then he's got
red team.
Oh, I'm sorry, red team. I play Diva, I play Tracer. And then you've got Munkus, who's very openly said, like, I really only play Abathur well. Right. So, you know, that makes him very easy to target ban.
For sure.
I really like this Oriole pick. I really like the Oriole.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's like we were saying before, right? Oriole's very difficult to deal with in a lot of these PA games.
Alright, so there's your Munkus pick. Now let's see if it plays out for him. Okay. So yeah, we've said, hey...
What's their second pick gonna be?
Munkus is gonna look for a strong clone target here. He's gonna look for a Malthael.
I don't know.
He's gonna
have you ever played where Munkus has actually taken clone?
Absolutely. Every game.
Okay.
Munkus looks for a strong clone target. He's gonna look for a Jaina. He's gonna look for a Malthael. He's gonna look even for like an Antaeus. You're gonna want somebody. There you go.
Jaina, there we go. Now, if I were blue team, I would definitely pick up like Gul'dan or Vala here, and just
Vala,
feed your
100%.
Oriole.
If you have a Vala player, I think that's butts. I think Jookie's gonna play Vala.
Yeah, for sure. He plays Greymane, right? He plays Zul'jin. He plays those kind of ranged auto attackers.
Like Vala Oriole, even today, even though it's not as strong, is still pretty oppressive in the right hands and the right map.
For sure, for sure. Multi-shot build, definitely.
If they get like what people call the Holy Trinity and manage to grab like TAS, then they just stick that group in the bottom lane and just shove it in.
They just push, yeah.
Right.
Or even Azaria, honestly.
Zarya TAS is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Zarya Oriole is ridiculous. So Dahaka is a good global.
I love it. Dahaka is very good on this map because of the oh, and a false stat. Okay.
Okay.
They are going for map control.
They're going for map control.
They picked 2 globals.
They're also. It could be that they gave them the Abathur, being reasonably certain that they could hunt him with Dahaka Falstad.
The mind games, I love it. No, that's a really good point because like Dahaka is really, really good at killing Abathur.
So is this a case of a team maybe being too smart and like super outdrafting when they could just drop a player from plat to bronze? You know what I mean?
Well,
right. Yeah, I see exactly.
Either that, or they kind of just didn't really think about it, right?
Well, no, I know. Well, I know that Munkus said on the forums. He said like, I really only play Abathur. I would love it if I could just play Abathur. And it could be that there's a kind of
Right.
gentleman's agreement here. You know what I mean? Where like they're like, hey,
Oh, maybe.
maybe we'll not ban it. You know what I mean? This is how you like the game. This is how you have fun. Then
It could also
go
be-
for it.
It could also be that they just like simply were looking at like who's a bigger issue for us, like what hero is a big issue for us, and they were like Uther, right?
So
Maybe they're like, we'll just let them have Abathur and we can draft that Haka because
So-
like we'd rather just not deal with Uther.
Gul'dan is obviously in response to the Oriole, but you still have at this point you have Vala, you have
half a dozen.
Vala, you
Yeah.
have Zul'jin, you even have Sylvanas. I don't know that you're gonna want to go Sylvanas when you already have an Abathur,
I'd
but
definitely like to see Vala here though, for sure.
You
So-
can legit go like Task Tracer here, or
Like,
or Zarya.
I'm willing to bet that that's Weasel onto Haka and that that's probably Kieri on Falstad. Can't
think
know
you're
because
right.
we can't see names.
no, I think you're right.
But, so that still leaves butts, right? So I would definitely love to see a Vala here. But we're still on second ban, and
Alpha's a good ban here.
sure,
No, so
it's a good safe ban.
the safe ban would have been Lily. That you get,
Really,
yeah, because you know that they're gonna get.
And Dux loves Lily.
I do love Lily, but
Yeah.
you know that they're gonna get an auto attack hero. You're gonna get a Zul'jin, you're gonna get a Vala, you're gonna
Right.
get a blah 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 blah. They're gonna look. You want to be like banning out the blinds.
red team doesn't have any auto attack heroes yet, though.
No, but,
but
Blue
sorry,
team
sorry.
does.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
they're gonna because they banned the Gul'dan, they're gonna have to get a Vala or a Zul'jin or somebody as
Tracer,
the battery, Tracer as the battery.
Right,
All
right.
three of them are susceptible to the blind, so you'd get a Lily.
Okay. Probably just aren't putting much stock into it, right?
It could be they're just not afraid of it, or I don't know.
yeah, I mean, people tend to undervalue Lily.
Yeah. Like just in terms of like healers. Oh
There you
my
go.
god, you were right.
They just got wrecked.
It's like a
Oh boy.
they just
like-
got so wrecked.
it's like I'm a fucking genius.
Oh.
Oh, 50 DKP minus.
Oh, I
my
said a
friend.
swear word, didn't I?
Yeah, dude. Okay, so that's Morgancoke on Johanna.
Oh,
definitely.
jeez.
I recognize
100%.
that skin because he uses that skin and he loves that skin. And he may or may not go Falling Sword. That's the thing that he does sometimes. Often. Blue team, okay. If I were blue team, I would be definitely looking not at auto attack heroes now because they have double blind. This probably shakes things up a lot for them. Like they probably weren't expecting the double blind.
They can
Come
still go.
out.
They can still go Sylvanas.
You know, I'm still thinking like Vala might still work here because she has a decent split in damage.
She's hybrid
Yeah.
damage for sure.
She's a hybrid hero, yeah.
Tracer might still work if they have a very good Tracer player who could play around the blinds. Lunar
No,
actually
I love
works
it.
pretty
I love
well.
it. This is great.
Yeah.
This is
Sick,
perfect.
sick. That's a really
Honestly-
good pick. That's a
Honestly,
really good
Lunar
pick.
Is just a good battery just as good as a battery as Vala or Gul'dan. I've
It's
played
safer to
Lunara.
play.
I've played Lunara with an Oriole, and it's like the energy meter is always full. It's insane.
Okay.
So they've also forced the other team to consider taking a second support or a hybrid of some kind.
Yeah. No, because Lily doesn't deal well with Lunara's AoE damage, yeah. Honestly, as it stands right now, Bearforce 1 can kind of just walk into Surf Ninjas, right?
Exactly. So
They
they
can
either
kind of
need
just walk in there.
a second support or maybe a tank if they pick the right tank. I'm not sure which one though.
Right. There's no way they go Assassin here, though, right?
Hey, you never know. They might just decide we'll just run up and try to blow something
Yeah.
up.
They need a solo
They might
laner
just-
too. Okay.
Chen. Okay.
Okay.
There you
I
go.
like it.
Sure. Chen's very, very good at holding the shrines on this map.
Yeah, he can keep
I've been
himself
playing-
alive against Nara.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Chen lately. Like he's a beast.
Do
He's
they-
absolutely awesome.
Does Surf Ninjas have the damage to get
That's
through?
What I'm questioning. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They might. Chen does a lot of damage for a tank.
So here's what I'll say.
Does...
You can probably get away with because I think Tyrael's gonna go Sanct because he's gonna want to protect his team from the Ring of Frost.
Yeah.
So if he's not getting Judgment, they can't interrupt your cups on Lily. There is no other interrupt on the team except for you.
Yeah, there's no way.
Weasel could pull him with a tongue if he's like really lucky.
Unlikely though.
So I think Dover's okay to go cups.
In fact,
So
I probably would. I absolutely would.
You would because you're not gonna get a dragon off on anybody. Dahaka can burrow it. Dahaka can burrow it, and Ariel can Crystal Aegis anybody.
And like you consider the damage that Bearforce 1 has, and it's like Lunara. You need a way.
Right.
You need a way to counter that Lunara spread damage.
Well, when I'm looking at this now, like Bearforce 1 can global win the map without having to fight.
Oh yeah.
Surf Ninjas actually needs to engage, and they need to engage with an Abathur and a Ring of Frost. Like all Bearforce 1 has to do is bait out an ult, gust it away, and then they keep winning the map forever.
Yeah.
I think
right.
I in all seriousness, I've been playing a lot with Munkus lately. I think you're underestimating his Abathur play. Like I've been really impressed by everything that I've seen.
But Abathur a solo Abathur can't compete with double, potentially triple global.
Yeah, I mean, so I think this is his best map, right? This is the map where he's gonna go mines, and
Bearforce 1 is going bot lane.
He's going to punish the hell out of these rotations through mid. Absolutely punish.
I think they're gonna try cheesing. Oh, maybe not, because they just got scouted.
The map is too small, and they don't have Sylvanas to cheese it.
Yeah. It does pull Surf Ninjas down here though, and the engagement starts.
So my point about the gust isn't that that Munkus isn't great at Abathur. I have no opinion on that. My point is, once he clones something, you gust and you leave.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Look at all this Lunara damage.
You gust and you leave.
Look at how low they are getting.
Exactly.
God, that is insane. I love this.
This is why I was like, double support probably better. Maybe double tank if you could get away with it.
You might be right. But they don't have a way to stop Chen from chugging. They don't have a way to stop Lily. Well, they have a tongue. They have a tongue, and I guess they have the flick. Yeah. From Ariel.
Yeah, the whip. Dreamwalker on Chen up top, getting very low. I don't think he can win versus the Haka.
They're getting shoved in bot too.
However, if
this
he gets
is not starting out well.
Gets an Abathur hat, he can absolutely win that matchup.
Yeah, Bearforce just manhandling Surf Ninjas.
They're dominating this map right now.
He stopped his channel though. He stopped his channel to auto attack that mine when he could have just let it rip.
The longer this goes, the more it favors Bearforce 1. They're a full half level ahead because they have nobody mid right now.
Morgan's about to die.
Morgancoke in danger. There's no way he gets out of this, right? Down he goes.
So yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Like,
Falstad's just waiting
1 doesn't
middle.
even need to get a DK. They can do this all game.
Yeah, they have a lot better shrine control. They have a lot better like map pressure. The double global is an incredible boon for them.
That being said, what we talked about in the beginning, where it can come down to the last team fight, is still very relevant.
Oh yeah, it's true. Still anyone's game till the end. But like right now, look at this. Dahaka is pushing top, the 3 of them are pushing bottom, and Dragon Knight's pushing in mid. This is incredible map pressure from Bearforce 1.
I want to see Dover at about... I mean, so I play a lot of Lily, and like at this, I feel like at about 2 minutes 30, 2 minutes 45 into the game, he should be like basically out of mana because he's just being that aggressive. And this is about the time when you have to tap or you have to get back and full regen your mana. So I don't think he's being as aggressive as a Lily ought to be.
They're 2 full levels down right now.
They are 2 levels down.
2 levels down.
2 levels down, 3 minutes into the game.
They were doing an excellent job at pressuring all 3 lanes at the same time. And they got like 2 towers bottom, 2 towers mid, 1 tower top. That's a ton of XP.
Well, bot gone. Big deal. That means
Oh, yeah.
they're probably going to lose bot lane.
Something that a lot of players don't realize is that if you take out the well, that's a huge like deal for the enemy team because they can't win that lane anymore. They have to go to another lane to find the well. Or just
I'm
go
loving
back.
this double global play top, by the way. They're just
It's so
sending two
fantastic.
up there.
They're sending two up there because they can go to any other lane at any other time they want. It's great.
Oh,
This is so great.
This is devastating. I'm looking like this is beautiful play right now from Bearforce 1.
Excellent macro play,
Ugh.
yeah. Dreamwalker goes down, yeah, oof.
So they are up a talent
like-
tier at this point.
I noted that I was playing Chen a lot. Like, Lunar is actually really good against Chen.
Yeah, it definitely seems that
even
way.
Even with Chen having Grounding Brew, Lunar still just wrecks him. It is not a good matchup for Chen. Lily rotating down, trying to push them off, but
They're gonna push
it
him
looks
off.
like they will be successful, yeah.
Yeah, I think Surf Ninjas needs to stall. Like they just need to accept they're not going to win the early game.
Right. Right now
Right.
they should be focusing on Soak.
Yep, which they are. They're getting 7. They've closed the gap a little bit. They're only a level and a half behind. But they are in an even talent tier. They do need somebody top, however.
Yeah.
They're just
They are kind of abandoning lanes at this point too. Hawk is just like getting all this free push. And now he can just back off and get the shrine.
yeah, and you know what they say about Avatar comps. Like if you're not even or ahead with early game, you're going to face a really strong uphill map.
And this is where it's falling behind, right? Because they have one less body to work with. And Falstad just flies in top like that, right? That's the power of double globals.
Dreamwalker
might
gonna go
overextend.
down. I don't think he can get out of this. Maybe he can. He's Chen.
Oh,
Munkus going
Because-
out mid. Pretty
like,
dangerous
right
against
now
double
they-
global, but I guess he has to.
They have two top, or sorry, Bearforce 1 has 2 top and 3 bottom. And their 3 bottom are like easily pushing out Surf Ninja's bottom.
so you know what's got to be frustrating is they had to change the solo laner to Johanna because Johanna's getting too chunked out by bot. But now like their lanes are all screwed up.
Yeah, that's a good point. And another Dragon Knight goes to Bearforce.
Plus the bottom
Surf
camp.
Ninja's just getting a Merc camp at this point.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it shows on the map, and they're gonna.
It does,
really
but
lucky
I
they
guess
don't get
didn't
picked up.
realize. They definitely, Bearforce 1 definitely could have invaded. However, 10
It's
to 8.
10 to 8.
Bearforce 1 has ults.
I would not be past the keep gates right now, my friend.
Oh, they just need to concede. They need to let this fort go, and just realize that the Dragon Knight is just gonna have its way.
It's oh Morgan.
Cannot fight them.
It's 5v4, and you're down
I-
ults.
There's no way.
Just
Yeah.
get out.
They don't have ults yet. Yeah.
Bearforce
Should be
isn't
fighting
even
us all.
blowing ults. They're just
Oh, yeah.
killing people.
That's the incredible thing, isn't it?
Like if they're killing your people and they're not even using their biggest advantage to do so.
Well, we did see a leaping strike, but that doesn't really count, right?
It was on a building. Still
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
still
I
not
think
10.
she was just repositioning or something. Weasel just gets out, right? Oh, maybe not.
Does he have any? No, he didn't have that many minions.
Nah, he's
Oh,
gonna.
there it
his
is.
trade,
He's
though.
gonna
He has
tap
his
his trade.
There he goes. So interesting to note, he took isolation and not adaptation.
Okay.
Oh,
I kind of like it.
I guess
I like
as
it
a
too.
way to stop
you
the
see-
cups, maybe.
Or maybe
think it's
to
just a way to
focus
shut
somebody
down the other-
Shut down.
Yeah.
Just to really snowball your team fight.
They have not had problems dying this game.
Well, yeah,
Exactly,
you're right.
yeah.
Right. It's 3-0 as far as kills.
Material did take Sank, like we were talking about. Uh-oh. No pointer and butts might be in trouble here.
A little too overextended.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
This
this
is
is
fine.
Yeah, double
If they don't
chin.
get this kill,
Excellent.
There you go. That's it. Yeah. The ultimate
That's a
Evo goes out, and they
fantastic
respond with the gust. You're just trading one ult for another.
And again, like, look at top
Oh.
lane. Weasel's just pushing this for free, and, like, Dover can't stop him. He's Lily. He can't do anything. However, he's getting rotated on right now.
He should have enough. Yep, he popped his.
He popped his, but he doesn't have adaptation.
Once he gets in the once he gets in the bush,
there you go. Yeah, they don't have.
So like,
just
right there though, Johanna made a huge misplay
by using her condemn. Yeah.
Yeah, he used them extremely early, and that's your only interrupt for the Dahaka Z. And as soon as Munkus, or sorry, not Munkus, oops. As soon as Weasel saw that the condemn was down, he just Z'd out of there.
So if you're Surf Ninjas, what do you do at this point?
You need to catch up in level.
You need to soak.
Just focus on soak. Avoid team fights. Just control. Get the map back, right?
You're down a talent here at this point. It's gonna be a big fight top.
They're extremely split.
Ring goes out. They respond with the Sanct. Yep, exactly what they should do.
Crystal Aegis goes down. Gust goes out.
Here come the cups.
Up.
Can't keep Morgan up though.
Good fight.
Stormer was popped too, but Dreamwalker's getting pretty low. Oh, it goes down. But oh my God, get sealed. A very clutch royal here.
So here is the problem when you take Panda Pals, right? When you take Storm, Earth, and Fire, when you have Jug of 1,000 Cups, she's gonna try to heal each of the individual like pandas, and like you can't do that. You need to be like, you don't want extra bodies on the field. You want.
Oh, Chen goes down top.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Stuck around a little too long, and that was enough.
You know what's
to just get on
frustrating?
him.
Like, that was a pretty good fight by Surf Ninjas, to be honest. That was like, given the disadvantage they were at, and they just got out health barred.
Yeah. The Oriole, man. We talked about it, right? Oriole Lunar is insane. And again, look at this. They're pressuring all three lanes at the same time. I love it. This is excellent macro play from Bearforce 1. Your opponent is boxed into a corner, keep them in that corner.
SegaTai is going down.
They did pick up a kill on Tyrael.
Yep. However, there's still a 4-level lead. Jugs goes out very early. And it does top off the team, but it's a tool that they won't have later on.
Yeah.
Relatively low cooldown, only 54 seconds left on it.
That's true, that's true.
It's a
They
negligible
saved their
cooldown.
keeps. So this is actually good. They didn't actually lose any keeps.
Hey, so if we look at siege damage real quick, Dahaka is just killing it. 118k siege damage. And again, Dahaka just Z's out of there. He's in a really bad location, and he just pops out. Dahaka has been split laning like all game.
Coke.
Damage, ton of XP.
Morgan goes down.
Oh, Johanna
Really,
goes down.
almost certainly gonna go down. Oh, barely.
Oh.
Saved by the Avahat.
Nice.
Saved by the hat.
Good punish.
Lunar gets jebaited, dude. Dreamwalker is probably in trouble.
There you go. Now's the time when you gotta
Or
use
not.
your Ring of Frost, because if you... There you go.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So they blew Gust.
That was
Sounds
for one.
wasted. Or sorry, not wasted.
Yeah,
used.
they blew Gust and they blew Sanct. So that's a net win as far as I'm concerned.
They blew Aegis too. That was 3 ults for 1.
That was a ton of ults used. And on the team, on the side of Surf Ninjas, they still have Jugs, they still have less shield, and they still have Panda Pals. I mean, despite being down right now, they definitely won that engage.
The problem is, if they don't do anything in the next 20 seconds, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because they're
Right.
still down, and they still don't have 16. And right now, Surf Ninjas, they're all staying together and just clearing waves, which isn't the right thing to be doing, I think.
Unleash the dragon's wrath.
It's kind of a waste of resources, right?
I mean, to be fair, Abathur is...
Isolation went out on Coke.
It did go out, but...
I don't think he hit
down
anybody
now.
with it.
No, he hit Chen,
Oh, did he? Okay.
but they kind of just walked away, right?
Okay, so it... Okay, I'd be looking to start something. If I'm Surf Ninjas, I've got Ring of Frost back up, and Sanct won't be up for 20 seconds.
Thing is,
might
though,
just
you're
wanna
very
wait.
close to 16. At this point, you might just want to wait, get 16, so you can be on even talent footing. Weasel
They're
about to
probably
get
going to lose a
passed on.
keep, though.
Uh-oh. Oh. Wow, Weasel goes down. Tank
Wow.
goes down. Aegis is down.
They just lost a 4v5.
That's sanked, man.
Yeah. Weasel's team just came in there and saved him.
When you
Isolation
have
goes out on Chen. There's the
Sig's gonna drop. No way Chen's getting out of this.
Oh wait, Pounded Pals was already used. He doesn't have it. Oh, wow.
When you've got big, predictable damage like a Ring of Frost coming out against a Tyrael, man, Tyrael wins that every time.
Yeah. Weasel did find Munkus top, but he just tunneled out of there.
So let's see if they can get more than a keep with this DK.
Yeah. They could threaten to end, honestly. With how teamfights have been going for them,
Maybe with how team fights have been going, but it's pretty risky.
I think they could do it.
Well, they're
just force
4
the
levels
fight,
up. Yeah, they're 4 levels up. Yeah.
They're 4 levels up. They have the
Almost
raw
at
stat.
20.
All
Yeah.
of their back up. They have Sank. They can just do it. Dragon Knight is still healthy. It's got like, you know, 80%, more than 80% of its health.
SegaTai is in the Dragon Knight though, so they have no sanked as long as he's in that.
It's true.
Surf Ninjas needs to fight. Like, this is their last
They need to
good
fight right now.
The entire game.
This
Right now,
They need to fight now.
if they hit 20,
Under a
it's over.
keep.
this is the only time they will be on even talent footing.
They have like 20 seconds until they hit 20.
Hitting down. Look at that.
There you go.
Here we go, here we go.
Gust goes out. Falstad does go down.
Weasel's pretty low, honestly. He might go down as well. Pops his trait though.
Good engage. Keep going after him, guys.
Bearforce 1 just hit 20 though.
DK just tanks the damage to get the kill.
They can't end at this point, right?
I don't think so.
I think they can with an Oriole. I think they can
Ooh.
with an Oriole.
Storm, Earth, and Fire. That's pretty big.
It's up in 5 seconds.
If I were Weasel, I would definitely be keeping my eye on Chen to try and interrupt.
Morgan's out. Oh, maybe not.
I think he still has his 20. Nope.
Yeah, and there's Panda Pals.
Yeah, but it's just him. He's just used to get away.
If they can't kill Lunara, this game is over.
Lunara is the
Yeah,
problem.
100%.
66k on the side of Lunara.
Like, she's just gonna hit core. You see that? All she does is hit the core.
Hey,
Oh, they're backing out.
Ultimate Evolution's going out.
Oh, Dreamwalker
Shen goes
gets
down.
Sank gets popped to save SegaTai from the ring. Clone dies.
Dover's out of mana.
They could just end. They could just go in and end.
I think they can just end.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised they're not being more aggressive.
They were waiting for the false stab. And now Morgan is probably gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be GG. Hit the core, GG. Butts is
Just
doing
prancing
his
around.
best to throw. There we go.
Whew, boy. That was
Wow.
nasty.
Dominant.
That was a little brutal to watch, to be honest.
Okay, so we know that Bearforce 1 is going to be in the finals.
What an insane game. Extremely strong showing from Bearforce 1.